I was playing in spit out and move.
Yo, yo. Mic check. 1, 2. Hey, man. How y'all doing out there tonight? This just how I like it. This how I know everybody here to pay attention. I'm looking at them numbers. I want y'all to look at them numbers, chat. Yo, I love it. Hey, look at them numbers, chat. Now, in between the drama and the bullshit, right? We're going to get to the bag. Does anybody in the chat know? Because I got some people that's serious in here. I see 16 people in here. And this is what I appreciate. Because just pay attention. And you'll see why only a few gonna capitalize. Only a few. You understand? I appreciate this platform. That's why I won't let them get it. That's why I won't let them take it from me. Because this platform right here, this what I do it for, right here. I want you guys to pay attention to the numbers, and then you will understand why we in a fucked up position as a community. Just pay attention. I be paying attention. See, it's a method to my madness. It's a certain demographic I'm trying to reach. I'm right where I'm supposed to be at. This what I want to see right here. So let me ask the chat a question. Who knows what happened today? Let me see. Because I've been coming on this damn platform for a long time. Don't nobody type it that I talked to earlier or something like that, because y'all cheating. I don't want to see it from nobody but people that be in this motherfucker. No, this what I do it for. Pay attention to the numbers. I'm a smart motherfucker. I want my demographic. I want my people to pay attention to what's going on. Right? This is why we like to watch BET. We like to watch Real World Hip Hop. We like to watch all this bullshit. Yo, that's what we like to do. But look, I told you I don't come on here but so often. You right in your face, man. I do everything for a reason. I was listening to Eminem, man. That shit make me hype, boy. This world is mine for the taking. You know that? You know that? One of the problems is we start too late. Because our mind is not right. Look at the numbers. I'm the same biz. It's just they don't want to hear this topic. And then they blame the white man. Nah, bruh. What are you taking in? How does anybody know what happened? Let me stick to the script. Because I go off on a tangent. Y'all know. We gonna get to the money though. Does anybody know what happened today? Let me look at the chat. Let me see what's going on. We got DT in the building. Henry Caldwell, appreciate you pulling up. Not missing this live. I'm broke, baby. Turn me up. CX in the building. Yes, sir. CX from the beginning. He said this must be hot. You heard that music, boy. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Biz gonna talk to y'all tonight. I'm gonna try to demonstrate a few things to where you can understand this shit, man. This is what they've been doing for 100 years. 100. 100 of them shit. Don't look at the market and be scared of this shit. It's designed to go one way. Okay? It's designed to go one way, but can you take advantage of the opportunity? All right, let's keep going. We got JJ in the building. Bitcoin fell under 90K. Remember, I said I ain't tripping till it go to 75. Right? I don't even care where that number at. We gonna prove all that. We got V Chance in the building. Pretty Brown Eyes. What up, Pretty Brown Eyes? Biz, I'm gonna need help in a week. Holla at me, Pretty Brown Eyes. I don't know what you're talking about, but if I could try to help you, I will. We got Henry Caldwell in the building. Hollywood Cole. What up, Hollywood Cole in the building? Shout out to Hollywood Black Queen in the building. Who else in here? Jonathan Thompson. What's up? This is what I'm talking about. KD, Jeff R. Yes. Hey, Jeff R. I got my 10,000. I'm thinking about keep buying. Just ride with the kid. Watch this. We got 89,000. Yup. I said I ain't tripping to 75. Remember, it's the reason why I always talk about throwaway money. And it's the reason why I say don't put all your money in there. You don't need to go dump your life savings in it. You see how long this journey is? You see how the market just fluctuate? It don't just, but it's about maybe 15 days out of the year that the market makes its big moves. And if you're not in the market at that time, you're going to miss it. That's how it works. They scare the shit out of you. Then the market, when the market go up, that bitch shoot up. It don't give you time to get in, right? But I'm gonna show you how it's an illusion. What they're doing right now is a total illusion. And I'm gonna keep reading the chat. It say, many are called, few are chosen. Facts, bro. Miss Chicago in the building. Salute to Miss Chicago, man. DT, we got Bitcoin drop after fast shift. Yup. Oh, V Chance in the building. Somebody know what happened today. Fed cuts. That's what I'm fucking talking about. DNYC said Fed cuts. Hollywood Cole said crypto insights. Yo, you in the right spot. All right, time to pay. All right, look, we on the money now. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Yo, the people in the bushes just sit right there. I know it's probably some of the people that don't even like me. It's all good though. You're here for this. Look, man. Today they cut interest rates for the third time in a row. All right. In May, sometime next year, listen to what I'm saying. The Federal Reserve dude, Jerome Powell, gonna be out of there. And Trump gonna put in place somebody he want in there. All right. It's not this is not nothing that I'm thinking or nothing. This is something that is a fact because his term is up. It's like May or some shit like that, right? So we know that's the future, right? He about to get out of there. They're going to put somebody in there, but it's 3 cuts in a row. So now this is showing you that they pivot. Now, let me explain in layman's terms so everybody in the chat can understand what is the significance of a rate cut. All right. So what interest rates do, right? When the Federal Reserve interest rate cuts, banks borrow money from each other and they get that rate. You and me, we get something called the prime rate. Okay. The prime rate is 3 percentage points higher than whatever the Fed rate is. That's well, me and you get a prime rate. Then a factor to that is your credit score. Prime rate is a flat line. Then it goes off your credit score after that. The prime rate is going to be 3 percentage points more than whatever the interest rate is. If you notice the interest rates on loans and stuff will be like 10, 11% now, they're going to start to come down because when the Fed cuts its interest rates, it allows the banks to, your credit card bill, interest on your credit card start going down, right? Because banks borrow money too. You understand? So the banks get a flat rate. That's the Fed rate cut. right? Then me and you as humans, as citizens, we get prime. So you're gonna automatically go 3 percentage points higher than whatever that fucking Federal Reserve rate is. That's the banking rate, right? You understand? So we gonna go 3 percentage points higher than that. That's gonna be prime. Then now you gotta have good credit. Cause they can charge you as much as the fuck they want if you got bad credit. If you go to get a loan. That's how the shit work. You understand? So that's why it's very important for when the feds notice since the they got me scared to say the term on this damn internet. That's crazy. The since the 19 situation where everybody had to mask up like zombies out here, since that happened, they were raising the interest rates. You understand? And the market kept going up a little bit. When you zoom out, you look at it, you like, yo, this shit up. But as you living day to day, you don't even see the move. Because it's kind of like an illusion. You're going to see what I'm talking about. They just cut these interest rates. This is the third time in a row, okay? Trump wants the damn interest rates at like 0. Or he want them shits cut all the way lower than what they are. You understand? And in May, he's going to be appointing his own people. Then they talking about this. A lot of stuff they talking about, right? He's talking about passing bills in favor of crypto, the crypto scene, the market that I like to be in right now. Liquidity is going to start flowing into the market. Liquidity, notice that term, liquid, right? And then we're going to get into this. Let me see if I could pull this screen up or this shit going to be froze. I want to show you a few things. Let me see. I'm trying to pull it up now. Share screen. All right, we're gonna look at this so you guys can see. This is hot off the press. This happened earlier today. Right? I'm trying to share this joint. Here we go. It's sharing on my end. I don't know if y'all can see it yet. This joint's stalling out. Let me see. Is it sharing yet? Nope. I see it on my screen though. I'm looking on my other screen to see. There you go. It popped up. All right. So y'all can see. This is today. You know, it's 30 people that seen this. Out of all the 200s and 250s and damn near 300 people that be listening to the drama. Right? It's 30 of us that's paying attention. Now you understand. Now think about the population as a whole. When you start thinking them big numbers, like what they say, 8 billion people in the world. Bruh, that's why they call it the 1%. Because that's the shit real, man. This shit that you looking at is real. All right. This is what they're doing now, they calling all banks, okay? Calling all banks is good to lend out, borrow money now. Lend and borrow. It's gonna be cheaper for you, right? Which gonna be more money gonna be in the system, right? And the money finds its way to the assets. Your house is gonna start going up in value, right? And more money is going to be in the market, and it's going to present a spot to where people are going to feel more comfortable investing because they're going to have more extra capital. You get it? The money all flows to the smart people and to the investments, to the money. The smart people put all the money into assets that go up. That's where the money goes. Right? It's going to go out of me and your hand because I'm a dummy too, because Saturday I'm buying the Gammas. I'm buying the Gammas on Saturday, bro. We all got those type of things, but I will be investing. I will be putting money into this market. You don't put all your money in here because you got time. Time is your friend. Right? You got time. What should be going on right now is you should be having way more ownership. The hell with the money. The money about to start coming. And the people that were patient and that been down for the come up is going to start seeing gray skies. In my opinion, the market is bottomed already. I think it bottomed. Yo, I think the market bottomed. And if it is a little bit to go, it ain't going that much lower, bro. It's not about to happen. Didn't I show you that the last time we went live about this money, I was talking about Larry Fink, and I put up on the screen where he came and made the announcement that Bitcoin was official when it was 62,000. Remember that? Yo, that shit ain't going back down that low. I think we bottom because look at the significance of this. You got headlines around the news today that's saying, let me just say, rate cuts. The Fed just cut rates to the lowest point since 2022, right? So that's 3-4 years ago. So now this is signaling to people that got that bag that it's time to invest, or the economy is starting to be cheaper. You understand? Because now I could get a loan for less. I could put more money in my pocket. Your credit card bill is gonna start to go down a little bit because of this shit. It gotta take effect. And Trump is wanting to put more people in this thing to keep lowering these damn interest rates. It's gonna you're gonna see. You're gonna see. What I'm focused on is obtaining more ownership. This damn market won't go low enough, yo. Because I keep wanting to put more money in here. Because I ain't stupid. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, right? And y'all not stupid either. I'm gonna show you something. Let me look at this real quick. I gotta pull up another tab. I hope this damn thing cooperate with me tonight. I probably need to clean this damn thing. Let me see. All right, look. Let me see. So what y'all want to do, right? I'm trying to pull this up. And then that's why I'm pausing like that. Let me show y'all something. Look at this. Come on, computer. Stop playing with me. Can y'all see that on the screen? Yeah, it looked like y'all could see it. Let me see if I could zoom in. Will it make y'all zoom in? All right, look, yo. This is the S&P 500. I want y'all to look at this. Look at this, what you looking at. This is 100 years of the S&P 500 zoomed out, all right? Zoomed out over time, right? Zoomed out, not day to day, not month to month, not year to year, tens of years, fives of years, tens of years, decades, right? Zoom out. Look, what is it doing, guys? It's going up. They keep telling you it's crashing. Look, the problem is you're emotional because you're day to day. You're not looking at this. I'm not stupid. They've been doing this the entire time, yo. See, what they do is they get the money and they put it in these index funds. And then they just keep doing that shit. They keep piling more money in here. Every year is a new baby being born. It's a new person introduced to this shit. And they put the money in here. And along the way, all those little drawdowns, all these little, I want to see if you can see my mouse. All these little downs, right? The world was crashing. The world was over right here. You see this? I hope you can see my mouse. The world was over. All right. Boop, boop, boop. The world was over. When it went up here, the people that bought it right here, right? They thought the world was over. But look what happened when it went down here. This was the best time to buy. Because now look, this is what's how the wealth is on this chart, bruh. This the economy, bruh. This is the top 500 countries in the United States. Look at it. So it doesn't matter where you bought this shit at, yo. You looking at this? It doesn't matter when you bought it. And you could have bought it at the top every time, right? Every time you could have bought it at the top, but look at the top. The top keep going higher and higher and higher. You see this chart on your screen, yo? I stress this to the people, man, because this is all you got to do. This literally all you got to do is just keep putting money in this shit. No matter what, yo, just keep, look at it. It's talking to you. This is 100 years. All right, this ain't no, look at the bottom, those the years, 35, 40, 45, 50, all the way to 25. And they show you the price. They show you the price. 3,000 some odd dollars or some shit. And they keep going higher. Let me see. Because it's higher than that. Yeah, see? It's higher than that 3,000. That shit like damn near 6,000 it went up to. Let me show y'all something. Let me give you an illustration of what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all something. This how much I want y'all to see this. All right. Look, I'm at the kitchen sink, right? Let me turn this on. See if y'all can see me. All right. I'm at the kitchen sink, right? All right. Look, guys. Look, guys. No bullshit, right? Because people, come on, man. The camera. I got to put me on the big screen. All right, look. All right, look. The water is the money. This the money. All right? This the money. This water, this the money. This is what we call liquidity. This liquid, right? This the money. See how it keep flowing? That shit don't like to stay still, right? So look at this market. This is the fucking market. You see this? This is the market. So on the bottom of this cup is our ancestors. You feel me? On the bottom of this damn cup is our ancestors. And this happened, right? It did like this, right? So we got up here, right? And then war broke out. Look how the water starts splashing out, right? War broke out, right? Look at the bottom of the cup. The people still wet. All right, everything start going crazy, right? Right? Water start coming out, right? Look, it's the people at the bottom is still wet. Then this what happened. Start filling up a little bit more. Oh, we got a tornado in the world. Oh, the water coming out. The water coming out. But look at the cup. Look at the cup. It's still going up, but the water coming out. You see? Look, but look at the cup. Is it going crashing? Look at the bottom. The ancestors still down here somewhere, right? The water. Here we go. Good times coming back. Oh, bad shit again. Water come out. Oh, but look at the cup. It's still getting full, right? The water come up. Bad times. War broke out. This is what happens. But look at the cup. The ancestors down here somewhere. Right? This how they got all this fucking money, yo. That's how they got all the fucking money, bro. Their money is in the economy, but it's crashing. So what? Turn the money back on. Let's go. You get it? You get it? And then next thing you know is some top shit, and then some bullshit happen again. Shake out the punk niggas. Get them clowns that scared of the money out the way. Get out of here. And then let's go again. This is how it works, yo. This is how it works, yo. You understand? Everything is relevant, right? So they keep telling you the market is crashing. Now let's check and see if they telling the truth. All right, let's check and see if they telling the truth, right? The way we do that is simple. We look at these charts like this one. Hold on, what happened to it? Like this one. This is the exact what I was just showing you. The people at the bottom is the ancestors, bro. They the 1935 niggas. Right? The people that got money in here since 1935, bro, they got generational wealth, bro. They kids don't gotta work. We watching fucking bullshit on TV, bruh. We filling our brains with a bunch of nonsense, bruh. The kids don't gotta work. All right, I was born 82. Let's see how much of this wealth I could have got if somebody, right, would have opened me something when I was born. 82. See this on the screen? Now let's go. Somebody would have opened me up something when I was born. Watch this, y'all. Come on, computer. Don't do this shit. I'm not on the fuck shit right now, computer. All right. Maybe because my hand is wet. All right. So look, if I was in the 80s right here, this when they should have opened me up a motherfucking index fund. Look at me. Or bought me some of this shit and kept buying this shit. Now, when it went up right here, right? Look at from 82. We had a good rock. Boy, that was the start of a hell of a something. And if you look in history, this was probably some type of bad news that sent the market down here. And everybody thought the world was going to end. But that literally was the best time to buy if you were alive at this point, right? And then you took a ride, right? Same thing. So 80, right? I'm an 80s baby. So right in here, if my damn family wasn't watching Days of Our Lives and shit, they don't hear me though. Right? And I see this. I'm not stupid. I'm looking at this shit. This shit ain't fair, yo. It's not fair how they got us brainwashed and manipulated, yo. It's not fair, bruh. And I see this and I just instantly got pissed because I'm not stupid. I'm like, bruh, we got to get this into the youth. The youth need to see this, how Biz see this. That's what needs to happen. The youth needs to see this like Biz sees this, because then we're going to have a way to create generational wealth. Look at this. If somebody would have just bought me a little fucking index fund, a piece of this S&P 500, they couldn't have bought one. Look, it was 100. If you look over here at the graph over here, this should say 100. Yeah. And people probably at this time was scared as a fuck to buy it. You understand me? Because some bullshit probably was in the news, because you see the dip right here, boom. And then we got to zoom in on this motherfucker so you can see it. Look at this. This in this area. Had they just been buying, even when it went up and they bought right here, right? They got scared because of some shakeout, scared everybody. It was the best time to buy. And then it just keep doing this shit. It just keep doing it. Over and over again. The last time that was the best time to buy, according to this chart right here, from iSpy ETF, TD Ameritrade, right? You see the data source right there. The last time to buy this in our good time of life was in 2000 area. In the 2000s, probably that 2008 area when everything crashed. Right? That was the best fucking time to buy to set your kids up good. Now, guess what? Every day it's an investor being born. And now we're starting to get to the top of this channel right here. This is just an estimate. Like, this is a log scale right here. Okay? This is not the actual what's going on today. Like, because this shit showing and it stopped. It don't go all the way to 25, but it's damn near at 25. So what if it get a dip all the way back? If it go all the way back to $1,000, that's telling you one thing: you better sell everything you got, because look at the last time it was down here, and look at your trajectory of the United States top 500 companies in the world going up. You could blindly invest in this shit. Blindly did it, right? This would have shake you out from this part right here, from this 1995 all the way to the 2000s. It looked like the market was in a downward trajectory, right? So all these people right here, the only thing they could do is just save and keep buying, and they were scared. But look, as you see, over time, they all in the profit. Every fucking body that just bought and held on, and this time right here, this was a boom. This say from the 90s, boy, the 90s, that shit boom. That was a hell of a time to be alive. You see? And I believe we living in that time again. Now, this is the stock market history. What I'm be talking about is the crypto market. And If you will understand looking at this, right? Look down here at the bottom, right? Bitcoin been around 15 years. All right. All right, chat. Bitcoin been around 15 years. So let's count, right? 35, 40, 45, 50. So this would be around 15 years. And this is the progress of the stock market in 15 years. Now, zoom out. That's why I want to get rich, yo. It's fucked up because I should already be rich. You understand? You should already be rich. But we so busy watching people cuss at each other, people fight each other. That's what we like. I like looking at the shit too. But I'm trying to break through to get you to see this. Because this is more important than all of that shit. Because had my peoples stop watching fucking Days of Our Lives and shit and been thinking like Biz. Imagine Biz alive, younger, thinking the way I'm thinking at this time while everybody in the world was scared and I was just having faith and I just kept buying and I just kept buying. You know, I'd be a multi-millionaire right now. That's what I want you to see. You gotta make one. This ain't no, I'm not telling nobody what to do. This is not financial advice. But in my opinion, this ain't no want. This, in my opinion, is a necessity. It's a necessity. Look at it yourself. You can see this damn chart, man. This is bullshit. This is why I be getting so mad. When I look at it, it's just like, yo, man. That's how these dudes got Maybachs and shit, bruh. You ain't got to be no athlete. You can set your family up for the long term, for real. For real, bro. You just got to pay attention. And again, this is the stock market. We are introducing into a brand new industry. Look at the chart and look at 35, 40, 45, 50. That's 15 years right there. You think this market going to stop when people die? This crypto shit is here forever. So just think about that. This is what I do. This is my logic kicking in, not my emotion, because my emotion will make you nervous. This is why that Eminem song, that shit crazy, because he said palms are sweaty. He's nervous. Feel me? He got vomit on his shirt. This nigga scared. The market is scared the shit out of you, yo. But the opportunity is right there in your face. Because everybody's so scared of the market. Because it's one dude, right, that I always like to show y'all this. I mean, come on, bro. When others are fearful, how does it make sense that they cut interest rates? They passing all these laws and all these bills surrounding crypto, letting you know crypto as an industry is here to stay. It's not going nowhere. Right? You looking at this shit in your face. This is a 100-year chart. 100 years. And they ain't doing nothing but going up and they keep telling you it's crashing. How? How, bro? Look at it. They tell you it's crashing and get all the people out the way. They get you to sell your shit, yo. Ownership is the key to wealth. I'm not selling my shit for nothing but wealth. Right? I'm going to keep continuously obtaining ownership in these solidified, solid projects. I'm not chasing no game, no meme tokens. Y'all don't hear me on here talking out of dumb shit. That Pepe and all that shit. Yeah, it's a good gambling thing. But that's not I'm looking for solid shit, solid stuff in the market that I know that it got big names and big dogs behind it. Let them do the thinking and I just follow the money. And don't be like my ancestors. And this is why they don't teach you this shit. Because once the youth see this, how can you not unsee it? But they don't, that's why they don't show it to you. That's why you're not talk this shit. Cause it'll be a dummy that look at this and say the market is crashing. It's a complete idiot to look at this and say the market is crashing. Yeah, you have bad times. Yeah, you have periods of bad times, 3, 4 years, 5 years. And then what happens? The money got the flow, bro. The money got the flow. Don't let these people trick you. Don't let these people trick you on a new emerging market. I'm not telling anybody to just invest blindly. You look at projects that make sense. Don't be throwing your money to the casino, right? So I always say, I don't give a damn if it's $25 a week, yo. Over time, that should start to add up. And hopefully you're buying it. Hopefully the market dipped for a whole year for you. So you can put that money all the way in there at the bottom. Because I almost think this market bottomed out. With this shit that I'm looking at, I'm like, yo, hold on. That's 3 in a row. 3 strikes your ass out, right? Okay. And then I see that they cutting it 25, 25, 25. Yo, the next one, they might not cut at all. They might pause, right? Because they can't cut it all so fast like that. They just cut 3 times in a row. So they might pause it on the next one just to see what's going on. But it don't matter. It don't matter because in May, this dude Jerome Powell out of there. You get it? I got an ace in the hole. His name Donald Trump. I got an ace in the fucking hole, bruh. The Donald is on the case. He's getting money into the country. He done turned America to an asset, yo. Let the man do his job. Yo, I wish people would leave him alone and let him run the country. And if the shit fuck up, he only got 3 more years and we get somebody else, whatever. But this is a business. America's a business. Look at the business in your face, right? And he just turned America to an asset by with these damn tariffs. I don't care what nobody says. Now America generating income. Income is the first step. You got to have income in order to invest it, right? He just turned America into an income generating asset, bro. I don't care what they say. I wish they should have been fucking doing this tariff shit. We'd be rich as, this country would be rich as fuck if they was taxing it. We always let everybody eat off of us, man. What if we were stingy as fuck? Free healthcare for everybody or what? Everybody want to do business with America. Donald Trump said, get your emotions out the way. F you, pay me, bro. The people like, but Donald, it's not fair. It's people starving. He like, yo, pay me, bro. You see, that's the ace in the hole. He's going to put somebody in the Federal Reserve that's in charge of these interest rate cuts, of the liquidity, of the money. He's going to put somebody he want in there. If you listen to Donald Trump talk, he talked crazy about the dude that's in there right now, Jerome Powell. Donald Trump be talking crazy about that dude. He don't like him. He say he should have been cut the interest rates. He want the interest rates lower. He said he don't know what he doing. All type of shit. He said in the public. So what that mean? That mean, yo, you looking at it. Don't be taking these days of down, these months of down. Zoom out. This 100 years. It give you a better picture, don't it? You got a better picture. Now, let's go look at this 15-year-old asset. Okay, so they said the lowest since 2022, right? So let's remember that. All right, let me see. Let's go look at this. Let me see if this computer looking like it's working with me right now. Clean the memory or some shit. Somebody was telling me that when it start running slow like that, I mean, I probably done saved too much shit on here. Look, I'm pushing the button and say share this tab and the shit ain't sharing. You should see it on your screen. Okay, this is that 15-year-old asset that you looking trying to come out the mud. Because we got 100 years on this chart now. Think about it. We got 100 years on this chart. I want you to look and notice something that's very similar to the other one. It's going up. What the fuck is they talking about? This is when you zoom out, right? Look. I want this off. I want that. There we go. This is when you zoom out on Bitcoin. This page isn't responding to shit saying, bro. Like, can y'all see it? I don't know. But hopefully you could see that. All right, yeah. Now you can see it. It looked like this is 15 years. They say it's crashing. Is it? Is it really crashing? Is it? Or is it opportunity? Because every time they said it was crashing, wasn't that the best time according to the 100-year-old chart? Same shit. How can this crash when all these now Wall Street is in this shit? Big corporations in this shit. I just told you Texas bought $10 million or something worth the other day. States are in this shit. Listen to what I'm saying to you. You're gonna look up, it's gonna say 150, 150,000. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? That's how this shit moves. Look at every time the market went up, just look at it for yourself. It was a impulse move. It was fast. It was fucking maybe 30 days. And then it crashed and people cry. That's the cup I was just showing you. The water get full up, everybody gets so excited, then the cup starts shaking, spilling some of the water out. Okay. And then everybody gets in a panic. How? Think about when you in sand, right? And you building something firm, you want to compact it, right? And sometimes the shit brush off the side or whatever, and it lose some of the height, but it never goes back to the lowest form. You think Bitcoin going to zero, you out your fucking mind. This is why you don't over leverage yourself. You won't, if you were putting throwaway money in here, you wouldn't even be tripping. I'm not tripping and I'm down thousands, but not really though, because I'm down thousands in the meantime, but I'm up thousands because of the amount of money I already made. If you notice when Biz be coming on here, I be talking. Remember when I came on here, I said I'm selling some of that shit? And it was like in the middle of all the hype. I already made money during this last cycle. Now I'm interested in buying again. Like I'm really interested because I'm like, yo, opportunity come once in a lifetime. I'm looking at the federal interest rate cuts. That this third one in a row. I don't think they just gonna keep cutting. They're gonna pause. They gotta see if these rate cuts do good or bad for the economy, which is probably gonna do good, right? All that shit is an illusion anyway. All we want is the foundation to be solid. Then it starts going up, right? This is why if you slowly invest over time, even if you look over here on this chart, when it was 20,000 or 67,000 at this point, it was 20,000 over here. This one, it went to 20,000, right? And then it went all the way back down to 3,000, yo. Everybody was crying like a little bitch. Wasn't that the best time in the world to buy it? And it gave you opportunity. The opportunity was there for 2000. This was come on, man. This was CVID, the mass face. This was the mass face. Should have been buying all Bitcoin during the mass phase. You'd be wealthy right now, right? But now they telling you it's crashing. How? Shit ain't crashing. Every time it crashed, don't it come back? And it come back stronger, don't it? Look right here. This shit went all the way up to 70-some thousand, came all the way back down to 30. Oh, 2017. Yeah, it went down to 15,000 actually. But the chart won't even show 15,000. It was so insignificant. Wasn't that the best time to buy when everybody was crying like a little bitch? Yes, it was. Because look what you at now. You went all the way up here. This is all the hype and the cup filling up with water. And then we crashed all the way down here. Look bad, don't it? Now let's look at that 100-year chart again. That 100-year chart shows you that this don't even mean nothing when you zoom out. This is what the rich understand. See, the rich don't give a damn because they got so much money. They don't got nothing but money. They don't got nothing but time. So they can stomach this shit. This is play money. You understand? So they're not worried about their mortgage or anything like that. They have wealth. So they can allow it to sit in these assets. And what they're doing is accumulating and buying more assets while everybody else is scared because they understand they've been in this shit. They family been in this shit. They don't sit around and watch all this dumb shit we be watching and brainwashing us and messing up our households with this foolishness that you see everywhere around you. Yo, I'm in the world, so I see everything and I participate in the world, but I'm not of the world, bruh. I'm not stupid. I don't gotta do what everybody else do. I'm not fucking stupid. And I can see this shit. And they got me chopped. If they think that they're gonna allow me to get scared out of this market when all of the big dogs want this market. All the big dogs been talking about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all that shit. Who they think they playing with? They cut interest rate 3 times in a row. Yo, you about to see if anybody apply for a loan or something, watch what your lender about to tell you. Oh, good news, they cut interest rates. Come borrow some fucking money so we could take it and go buy some Bitcoin, motherfucker. That's what the bank gonna tell you, because you know the bank's getting involved with crypto too now. Yo, this is a growing market. It's a baby. It's what I'm talking about when I tell you it's a baby. Look at the stock market. This is a whole new market. 15 years old, bruh. Let's make it to 50 and see where these numbers at. Yo, and then the craziest part about it, right? when this market is 50 years old, something's gonna happen, and everybody and the mama gonna be scared, and it's gonna be pulling teeth to try to teach people how to invest. Everybody's gonna be scared because we're gonna be so busy brainwashed looking at all this dumb shit, right? Imagine what's going on then in the world. And the same cycle repeats, yo. This is generational wealth that you could start because it's a 15-year-old market. Think about when you pass away and your great-great-grands got some Bitcoin that grandmama bought at 100,000 while everybody else was crying like a baby. And now this shit worth 350,000 and everybody say it's crashing. Yo, how many times did they tell you the S&P 500 or the stock market was crashing? How many times did you read that headlines in your life and you ain't even bought no stock? Every time you look up, they say the market crashing. Ain't that right? Think about it. Every time you talk to somebody about S&P or some shit like that, they be like, yo, man, I don't trust it, yo. Man, that shit be going down, man. Same dumb shit. But when I look at S&P, this shit keep hitting all-time high after all-time high. And they keep saying the same shit, yo. And I'm like, bruh, stop putting too much money in there, bruh. If you can't stomach it, don't put it in there. But it's a necessity that you put something in there. Because look at this shit, right? Don't be in there if you need to sell it. If you need to sell it, you shouldn't be investing it. You should be taking care of whatever you got to take care of. So this is a little money pit. So let's go to 2022. Let me see where we at on this. 2024, 2022. Oh shoot. Look, September 26, 2022. And if we go the whole 2022, look at this. 8, 2022, 7. Let's go to look at this. So the lowest since, he said the interest rates is the lowest since 2022. So this one, the interest rates was look at this shit. Yo, the people selling now, I feel sorry for them. Because this the thing. They're gonna sell thinking it's gonna keep going lower. And then when they do go lower, they're gonna be scared. They're gonna think it's gonna go even lower. And nobody know when it's gonna reverse. But what as I'm looking at this right here, it looked like it's getting stronger. It looked like every time it go down like that, it come back with a vengeance, don't it? Don't it? Don't it? Right? It looked like it come back and break all-time highs, don't it? Look at it. Yes, that's what you're looking at. So this is like, think of it like a rubber band. When you pull the rubber band back and then you pop that motherfucker and that shit hurt. It's like, ah, yeah. Yo, what's coming? The people that's not paying attention don't deserve it. You hear me? The people that's not paying attention don't deserve it. It's the people that went through it, that suffered, that struggled, that look at this price drop on you like that and was able to stomach it and was able to stick that shit out. They gonna deserve every bit of it. Because this ain't no joke. This is why when it was up there like that, I was hey, I hope you guys listening to me when I be talking. I was saying I would be cash. I was saying all that shit. Now, when this market this time dropped, I said I was buying that shit, right? Now I'm looking at the pivot. This is what you call pivot. Anybody play basketball, you pivot on one foot. They pivoting right now. They're not no longer raising interest rates. They was raising interest rates for like 3-4 years now. Then you just heard them. The interest, matter of fact, it's still high. Every rate cut is going to be the lowest since. From here on out, every time they cut the rates, they're gonna say the lowest since, because we got to get it all the way back down to zero. When the mass face came out here, they had the interest rates at zero. The federal funds rate. That's the importance of the federal funds rates. I want people to get that too, because I ain't never explained that. I just always tell you interest rate cuts is going to be good. But I want to explain why. It's because the federal funds rate is what they talking about. That's the rate that the banks get to play with money. You get it? They play with money with each other, right? Now, for me and you, we got something called prime rate, which is automatically 3% higher than whatever the bank rate is to borrow the money. That's how come they can make a profit off lending you the money. You get it? You get it? So they lend you the money and they going to charge you 3% when they paying a federal funds rate. Probably, let's just say 5%. So they going to charge you 8%. That's if you got good credit. So niggas with 850s, they get 8%. Because that's 3% higher than the 5% that the federal, I'm just using examples so you can understand. All right? The bank playing around with 5. They could lend each other money and borrow money at 5%. If you and me as a citizen want to get it, we got prime rates, which is the floor of a prime rate is 3% higher than the federal funds rate. That's how come they make profit. And then now you talking about your credit score. If your credit score hell, they'll charge your ass 15%. You see? The worse your credit, the more money they make off of you. Because of interest rates. This is why I be talking about getting your credit score right. So you could get as close to the prime rate as your credit score would allow you. Am I preaching to the choir? Is it something somebody learning in the bushes, man? Is y'all learning in the bushes, you bush watchers? Is y'all learning out there? Something I'm saying that you picking up on. Because you don't know what I'm talking about. You're so busy looking at bullshit all day. I look at the bullshit, but I'm telling you this right now. I hope you're listening. Because this shit will change your life, yo. All right, so We looking at a 15-year-old asset. I just showed you a 100-year-old account. Well, fuck that. An industry. Let's say that. I don't want to say asset no more. This is an industry. This crypto industry now, buddy. The banks and shit is in cahoots with the stable coins now. You hear me talking to you? The banks and shit is in cahoots with the stable coins now. This is about to be a rubber band man about to pop up off of here, in my humble opinion. Within the next 6 months to a year, this shit gonna slingshot. And it probably be at like 160, 175. I don't give a damn if we go all the way to 75,000. Look at that'll be actually good if it went down to 75,000. Because look, you got support right here, which it bounced off of it, found support right here. So it could retest this support right here. And then you got support right here, right underneath it. So that 75 is good. I don't think we ever see that. Remember, I showed you with that dude money at Larry Fink, 62. Well, his money probably like 40. He probably told the world after they already bought it. Feel me? But they told the world when it was at 60. So we probably, it might, what if it go to 50,000? What you gonna do? You gonna cry? This is why Biz say, don't put your life savings in here. I say slow walk this money. Yo, just because if you got 10 bands in the bank and that's it, and you take all 10 and put it in here, what are you doing? You're not listening. Throwaway money, right? If you got 10,000 to your name, you might put 2,000, maybe 3. You got 7 in the hole for life because you got to live. But that 3 could turn into another 7. That three could turn to 15 on your ass. That's how this shit work. You don't need to put 100% of your money in here. I'm more aggressive. I got more than 30. I got a lot of money in this bitch. I am pissed. When I tell you I'm pissed about this shit, I am pissed. Looking at that chart just irritate the shit out of me. Because when you actually think about it, which all you need to do, right, is shut the fuck up and keep buying. like honestly speaking, bro, when you look at that shit, you just like, man, just shut the fuck up and keep buying. That's all you're supposed to do. Yo, they told you it's crashing. I tell you, they full of shit because I ain't stupid. The banks, everybody in cahoots. This shit going up, bruh. Yeah, it might look like it's crashing to the people that's in the back. And they laughing, Bitcoin at 90,000. I'm like, hold it, bruh. Bitcoin was just 15,000 2-3 years ago. Why you buy it at 125? You had all that time to get in. Now you got to suffer the consequences. I told you, everybody ain't gonna get rich. And you deserve the price you pay is the price you deserve. You understand? What you scared of? To lose a little bit of money, you scared? Scared money don't make no money. I'm not scared. I can see. I'm not stupid. It might take 5 years. You understand me? It might take 20 years. Yo, don't give a fuck. It's going up, bruh. It's obvious. You need to start to train for your future generations. And you need to teach your youth this shit. You need to show them what I just showed you. Because then maybe a light bulb might go off in their head. And it might not be so hard for them to learn this shit. So much distractions in the world. I'm going to start saying that instead of saying people watching, people dummies and shit. People are distracted. I say that. I done said that dummy shit enough to get people attention. So I'm going to say it's a lot of distractions out there to distract you from what actually really, really matters. The reason why this matters so much is because this is everybody for everything. So you must understand money and you must understand how the economy works. Simple as that, yo. If you don't understand this shit, you're doing your family a disservice. Because who gonna teach them? Somebody tell me. Why they don't show us this stuff? Why they tell you stupid shit like invest at your own risk? Why they tell you that? They were telling you invest at your own risk when it was $1,000. We just looked at it $4,000. The S&P 500. When it was $1,000, they was telling you invest at your own risk. Why? You know, I tell my kids, you gotta invest. You don't fucking invest at your own risk. What you talking about? Because they my kids, and I could tell them because I'm their daddy. That's what I tell mine. Yo, how much money you got to invest out of that check? Let me see that check, bruh. How much you think you should put in your investments? Ain't no, but I'll wait till next week. I don't want to hear that shit. Let me show you why. You see this? Look at this. See what I see? Don't be like me and wait till you 40 years old and realize this shit. You just threw 20 years away. Don't be like me. You see? So everybody needs to just stay calm and stick to the script. Now let's look at some of these coins and I'm gonna get out of here. If this damn chart agree with me, hopefully. All right. It might be laggy. Y'all see the lag if it start lagging. I'm sharing the screen. Y'all can see it. It's trying to move. That bitch started like a motherfucker. All right, look. Ooh, it worked pretty quick that time. All right, let's go look. All right, we got a bunch of red today on the day where they cut the interest rate. Do it make sense? XRP sitting at $2. When it was at $3, yo, I told y'all I sold. Y'all was on the live stream. When I sold it, I made a lot of money on XRP. It went to like $3. I sold it like $2 some change. Right now, it's cheaper than what I sold it for, so that means it was a good thing I sold. Only and I could have rolled it all the way up to $3 if I would have sat there, but I was like, fuck that shit. I'm about to take some of this money off the table. Now that you look back, it looked like it was a good decision no matter where I sold it at. I sold it for more than what I paid it for. So now it's getting to the point where it's starting to look like a buying opportunity. I want to see how low will it actually go. You think it's going back to 50 cents where I bought it at? Didn't I just show you that cup? I think you never gonna see 50 cent again in your life. It's over with. You never gonna get that opportunity. That's what I think. It might. It could happen, but I don't think so. That's just my thoughts. I don't think you never gonna get that 50. I think I'm in the water like the ancestors. That shit gonna be there forever. It's gonna be more than what I paid for it forever. It's gonna be extremely higher in the future. Imagine if it goes to $15 one day. See? That's just 15. What happened if it get to 50? You see? That's what happened. I don't think you never gonna see 50 cent again, but they telling you it's crashing. Biz bought up. I could pull it up right now. I'll show you. Well, y'all already seen it. Y'all in my chat all the time. Y'all already seen it. I paid 50 cents a piece for this XRP. And I sold it when everybody was excited because that's when you get the most money in the system, when everybody wants to buy. Because the market gets excited and you need to get the fuzz. That's what Warren Buffett said. It makes perfect sense. Because everybody wants to buy at all-time highs. Nobody wants to buy it when it's low. You probably second questioning your own self. That's the mental of it. I'm glad you're riding with me. Because that's happened to me before. I'm glad you're riding with me. Yo, what I do, I just be consistent. I don't look at the prices too much. Right? That's how come I didn't know it was $2. $2 is good money. That's low. And you got Ethereum 3,200. Yo, I seen Ethereum at $900, and they said, "Well, I don't know. You should. I don't know. It might go to 750." This is what they be saying, yo. And next thing you know, 1,200. Well, I'm gonna wait until it goes to 9. Yo, the shit never went to $900. All the people that was waiting for $900, they end up buying it at 1,500. You understand me? Then it go back down to 12. Scare the shit out of everybody. Next thing you know, it's 2,500. And people excited like shit. They buying it. Ethereum the next best thing. Then it dropped back down to 15. It's like, oh my God, I'm just losing money. But guess what? The whole time, the dude that bought at 900 been in the profit the entire time. I'm in the profit the entire time, yo. This shit crazy. All right. So we got the fear and greed index coming up, ain't it? It's at 29. See? The market's finding strength, yo, a little bit. People starting to get more confident in this market. With this news today of a third straight rate cut, it's going to give people more confidence, yo. Yo, if Donald Trump give us a Christmas present and sign this damn crypto bill before the end of the new year, ooh, shit. But if it don't matter. We got nothing but green skies in front of us. Third rate cut in a row. They're probably gonna pause on the next meeting, I think. That's what I think. I don't think they're just gonna keep cut. Maybe they might be shit. If they do, that's even better. But I don't think so, because the dude Jerome Powell about to get kicked out anyway in May next year. Some shit like that. May, March, one of them shit. He gone. It ain't like this nothing I think either. His term will be up. Then he only in there for a term. His term will be up. And then guess what? You know who get to appoint the guy? The president. Yeah, I mean, what? This shit is an illusion. Yo, opportunity come once in a lifetime. You gotta lose yourself, man. You gotta get out your own way. You can't let these people trick you. They can't trick me. I'm not buying stupid shit. Look, all right. Let's look at these cryptos. All right. So we got Bitcoin, the Godfather. You can't ever go wrong buying Bitcoin, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Do your own research. You can't never go wrong buying Bitcoin. I don't give a fuck what the price. It's Bitcoin. That's what it is. All right. We got we got Bitcoin is there's no value on this shit. All right. You got Ethereum. This is a good buy. Right? We got, look, just red. This is crazy. XRP, this is crazy. XRP is down. Look at the green in the past hour though. See that? The market is gonna get stronger. It's not gonna listen, just like when the market go up, people make money. Yo, when the market go down, people make money too. It's gonna stop going down eventually. And it's gonna go back up. It's designed to do that. It's designed to do that. And then the media tricks people, and the weak-minded people, they lose their money because they buy when they should be selling, and they sell when they should be buying, right? So they take people, the weak hands. They call them weak hands. The weak hands get smoked. I'm buying solid project. Let's look at some of these cryptos. Maybe I should look at it at trading. I don't know. Let me go to Trader View. I'm about to pull up the Trading View chart. So it's good to see. Let me see what the chat talking about, because people might have questions. Feel more fresh. What up? Jaron Gordon in the building. See, you got the right mindset, bro. See how he talking about trying to get his cost average down? Because he's noticing when he buy it and then he make another buy, the cost average come down. That means you get closer and closer to the bottom as you buy that bitch down, bro. As you buy that bitch down, you get closer and closer to the bottom. And then when that bitch turn around, you like, oh shit. Then you be like, damn, I should have bought more. But then you just happy for what you got. You just obtain the ownership. Yo, good mindset, Jared. Wayne, what up? What up, bald head, Wayne? Hey, man, appreciate y'all pulling up. Let me pull up some of these charts. Where's the damn trading view chart? I'm gonna show y'all some of these charts. We're gonna look at some of these coins and then we're gonna get up out of here. Some of the ones that I like to buy. I'm gonna show you the ones that I like to buy. I've been buying. I bought some Sui the other day. I got 4,000 Sui now. You hear me, chat? I got 4,000 of them shits. I'm trying to get 5,000, 6,000, but I want the market to keep going down. See, I'm a little stingy little fucker. All right, let's look. Share this tab. Oh, wow. What do we have here? First thing I see. I don't see it on y'all screen. It's showing on mine. It take a delay. Okay, it's a delay. Look, 6,000. This is to 2025. We was looking at the chart. It ain't made it all the way to 2025. But that was a snapshot in history from the source trading view. Ameritrade, TD Ameritrade. It was at 3,000 or something, 4,000. Look at the S&P 500. They keep telling you it's crashing, yo. They keep telling you it's crashing, don't they? Let's just say 6,800. You would have bought it at 3,000. If you would have bought it at 2,000, it don't matter what you would have bought it at, yo. It don't matter about the number. It's ownership, because the lower it go, the more ownership you could buy. And then when that bitch go back up, when you look over there and see the S&P sitting at 10,000, you're going to say, yo, this nigga biz. But guess what happened? You might be an age 10 years. And you wasted 10 years that you could have been investing every week. But you worry about the market going down. And then the 10 years come and you look back, that should say 10,000. You're like, damn, shit, I should have bought it. Yeah, that's how this shit happens, bro. This shit ain't gonna go. It ain't gonna give you the benefit of you buying at 6,000 and then hurry up and go to 10,000. That ain't how it's gonna work. You gonna have to sit your ass back like everybody else and feel the pain of the stock market. That way you could be greatly rewarded. The day traders always the ones that get smoked the most. It's to be them day trading niggas. Because you gambling with every day. Time is your friend, as you can see. Right? When in doubt, zoom out. All right, so this is the first one we're looking at. I want to look at Chainlink. I'm very impressed with Chainlink just because I see this dude always hanging around Donald Trump. And I think it's something to that. And Crowcoin. Yo, I paid 10 cents. Oh, let's look at these shits. That shit at 10 cents at Crow is at 10 cents right now. That's why I was buying it at. I ain't buying no more. Boy, I ain't buying no more until it go lower than 10 cents. It still ain't go lower than 10 cents. Not that I seen. No, why it say crypto cap? I want it linked, Chainlink. There we go. I'm looking at the US dollar chart on Chainlink. See, it's at the bottom of a downtrend. And it's retesting the floor. Look at the green candles coming in. Right? Look, I like this. We don't need to keep dropping. We need to hold this right here because of this. Look at this. See this momentum? Yo. What is this? Okay, this is the weekly chart. Okay, I'm looking over here to see. Let me ask you why I said that. You see this W up here that I'm pointing at? It said the weekly chart right here. So we on a weekly chart. That's good. We got a stochastic cross up. Look at this shit. It's about to cross. This is momentum, yo. Momentum. What happened if we get back up here? This shit gonna be up here. Look, you can see the chart. Looks good to me. To me, this could be a fake out now. Now look, remember I told you, Blue line on top means we starting to have momentum. Orange line on top means the momentum is dying out the market. Look at the chart, right? See what happened when the blue line get on top? Look at the chart. Look at the chart. This ain't no guarantee, but god damn it, I ain't stupid. Look, see the blue line starting to get on the chart. Now, what it could do, it could go up and then trick you and come back down and then trick you and come back down. Once it get up above here and it start going up like this, look at what happens. Look at the trend. See how I do? Look at the previous, right? See previous momentum? It'll come in the market and it'll stay stagnant. Look at it. And then once that blue line get on top and it actually breaks, look at what happens to price from here to here. See that? Boom. Look, we got another cross right here. Maybe I should zoom in more so you can see it. This is on a weekly chart. See the cross? Let me go zoom out a little bit. We're gonna look at the this is Chainlink's chart. And I'm probably look, the line I put there, yo. Stop playing with me. Y'all see that blue line right there? See that blue line? Yo, stop playing with Biz. Look, you see this blue line I put on your screen? That blue line I put on there a long time ago, yo. This is what you call a trend line. Notice why I did it, because of these, where it was up resistance. I was finding this resistance. Look at this shit. Did it not bounce right off of the trend line that I already had there? I already had this line. Look at the line. Right? Man, can y'all see this? I told y'all I think this is gonna bottom. I think this bottom, I think it bottomed out, yo. I think it bottomed out. I'm just being honest. We might could retest the bottom. I don't think what did it bottom at? What is price? Like 11 something? Then went to 12 something? Yo, that is good. It held support at $12. That's good. Yo, this could bounce up. We got resistance right here at this $26. Wow. $6 level is resistance at this $26, $25. So me with this trade, since I was buying this shit, look guys, I was buying this right here. I bought on this candle. I bought on this candle and I bought a little bit down here. And now we starting to move up. If this shit continues to move up, we got a little resistance here. This level, see how you got these candles right here? That was an area of confluence in the chart. That's why you had undecision right here. So this is going to be one at 18 around. Let me see. This is not perfect, but around in this area, $18 maybe. Look, and then you got another piece right here, data you could go off of when you look. This was an area of confluence. So this is a very market strong level on this chart, and it's around $18 where I'm looking at. $17, $18, I'll say. That we could potentially go to from here. Once we break through that, we going to $25, potentially upside from here. So you got an upside from here from, what is it? What is this price? 13 something, 1360. You got a potential, nothing is guaranteed. You got a potential move from $13 to $26, yo, $25. But Biz, right? Because can't nobody time the top. And I see this right here, and you look to the left over here, you got more market structure at this level, right? And you got a little bit of market structure over here. I see all this, that's resistance. So I'm not gonna be greedy. When this shit hit $20, I'm out. You get it? When this shit hit $20, I'm out of there. Bottom line, it might go higher, but I'm taking my profit. Because this might be the move. It might get to $20, bro. This shit might go to $50 if it break this goddamn resistance right here. But from $13 to $20 is good enough for Biz. I'm not going to sell everything. When I say I'm out, that means I'm selling some, right? I got 500 Chainlink. So if it goes to $20, I might sell $250 and leave $250. That means I just made my money, a lot of money, right? And then I'll see if the 250 continues to rise. If it continues to rise, however, I will be offloading more and more as the price go higher and higher and higher. Like stair step my way out, my way in. Right? The higher the price go, the more I'm gonna keep selling. Right? I'm gonna be on here talking about it, so y'all know. You know, but it's momentum coming in the market for Chainlink. This is good. You still might retest this $12. Me personally, I will be buying all this shit. I wouldn't be waiting for it to do nothing. I just continue to keep doing what I do. This is what I do. You know, That's chain link. Now let's look at something else. Hey, that's crazy how that shit bounced right off that blue line too. That's crazy. That shit crazy. Let me see. Ondo better not be the same either with that damn blue line. Let me see. Let me go look at Ondo. I want to look at Sui. Let's look at Sui and then I'm gonna go to Ondo because I know Ondo. A lot of people probably got Ondo. I just keep buying it. That's why I told you don't put a lot of money in it. Let me see. Sui, I'll keep me personally. I'll keep buying. I got my 10,000. What, bruh? Now look at this blue line. Look, it went a little bit lower than that blue line I put there. See that? Yo, this crazy. And then I got this line extended all the way out too. But look, it went a little bit lower than this line. And now we finding support right at this goddamn line. We could go here. See the next blue line? Where's the price at on Sui? $2.25. That's where I got this next line at. $2.25. So it must be market structure. Let me look. Look at the momentum. Yo, this shit easy. This shit easy. When you actually think about it, man, everybody could do this. Look at this. This shit easy. Because here come the news to give us momentum. The 3 rate cuts in a row. All of this shit. And when you look at this stochastic RSI, it's showing you the blue on top. So we're starting to get momentum in the market. It wants to curve up. So guess what? Just looking at this chart, you don't even got to know the news. See why I say the news be tricking you? You don't even got to know the news. You could just look at how is it that I put this line right here. It went a little bit lower than where I put. So what that told Biz, well, if I thought it was going to drop here and it went a little lower, I put this line here and it went lower than that. That was a hell of a buying opportunity when it went down here at $1. What that shit say? $1.30. Ooh, somebody hit the jackpot. I ain't even see that shit go that low. They lucky I ain't see that shit go that low. I still got $700, motherfucker, that I want to put in here. Lucky I ain't see that shit go that low. But it's funny to me that it bounced and it come right up to this line that I drew. See, they say Biz don't know what he talking about. I know a lot about this shit. See, this is what scares people when they talk about investing. That's why I don't talk about the charts too much, because I actually look at the charts every day, or not every day, every other day or whatever. I'll make sure to look at this because look, these are just candlesticks. Don't let these shit scare you. This candlestick shit, don't let this shit scare you. That's why I don't look at it that much. I mean, I don't talk about it that much. I'll be looking at it every now and then because it gives you a idea of when you should invest, but it shouldn't even matter whether you bought up here, whatever. As long as you keep buying it, you attain ownership in a good, solid asset like this. You know, it could melt faces. This shit you could look one day. This should be at $10 easy because that's how the crypto market works. And then we got all these rate cuts and all this liquidity coming in. Who knows how high this bitch gonna go? But as you can see, the blue line on top, just look at the price. Look what the price does. The orange line on top, look at the price. It go down. The blue line is getting to be on the top side of this. So that means momentum is coming into the market. Hopefully, we could get a push up into these extended areas, which would cause this price to go up. I wanted to break through this resistance and maybe retest all-time highs at $5. Once it starts retesting all-time highs at $5, I'm gonna start selling. You understand? Because I'm gonna be made a lot of money. You get it? But the good news is me looking at this chart, I didn't even know this was going on, to be honest with you. I just looked at this chart today. The price actually went a little bit lower than the line I put there and it bounced. And now we're finding support at this line. Hopefully we can hold this level as support and continue to go retest this. What's this price? $2.25. That's the next area of resistance, would be $2.25. We might run all the way to 225 from here. This is a good indicator. Me understanding 225 is resistance. What will I be doing when I see 225? selling a little bit. If I buy more, I need to buy more now because if I don't buy no more, I probably won't sell it till $5. I want me because that's what my goal is, right? And I bought more. I bought more Sui. I got 4,000 Sui now. I need to try to get to 5,000, but I'll be selling at $5 on Sui. Me, I'll sell some of it because Sui got potential to go higher. All these people give you these stupid ass price predictions, $30 and all that shit. That's just bullshit, right? They're selling you hope. When you get the money and you see the money, you take the money. Fuck that bullshit. All right, so we got Sui. Let's look at one more. Ando. Is that one more? What else I'll be looking at? Let's look at Ando. Yo, if this damn line, that line is weird to me. That's crazy, man. That shit give me more confidence, right? Ando. I think Ando might have broke the line I put on there for it. Because that shit went low. That shit 50 cents. Yo, I rest my case, yo. Yo, can y'all hear me out there? I think y'all can hear me. I don't know. I think I put the mic on mute. But bro, I rest my case. You see these lines I put on here? Look at where the price at. Hey, DT. Yo, what up, Jerry? You said, do you think Chainlink is better or more promising than XRP? I think both of them shits is heavy hitters. I can't say which one is more, which one is less, but I would give the nod. Oh man, ain't no nod, bro. I split the money up, man, because they are gonna be fundamentally strong as far as Wall Street is concerned, and the actual fundamental backbone of the crypto market. Definitely with Chainlink. If you guys watched any of Chainlink or go did your own research on it, you would see what I see. Like it's probably one of the most important cryptos in the industry, but they just be overlooked. They be overlooking Chainlink, man, and it's just opportunity, in my opinion. When you see this, as you look at this chart, the yo, hey, Phil More Fresh. This shit crazy. I'm looking at these lines that I put here. Yo, y'all know, y'all was in here watching me. I drew these lines like weeks ago. Before this shit, it went literally all of them went to the bottom line that had drew. The reason why I drew these lines, let me go look. Let me go show y'all and see if this damn computer cooperate. If you look back and I didn't even think about today's price. I was looking at support and resistance here, right? See this? I put these lines here because of the resistance and support levels. Look how I was bouncing between here. So I made these lines. This is strong level area of confluence in the chart right here. So these are going to be resistance and supports just based off of fundamental investing or chart reading, right? This is just fundamentally looking at the chart. And I seen a little confluence right here where it tried to where it went up and then it came down, find support, and then it made this big ass candle right here. This was a support line. And literally, this is crazy to me that it literally came right to the fucking line. This shit crazy. And it's trying to bounce up. It's trying to it's trying to find a bottom. It's trying to bottom right there. It wants to bottom. What I'm looking at, and to pair that with, let me get this. Why they always put these stupid ass ads on here, man? To pair that with these indicators, this stochastic RSI, the blue is trying to get above the orange. Look, momentum in the market. This as well is curving up, right? And it's trying to find a floor. And the news that I saw today makes me believe even more that we found a floor, yo. I'm just telling you. My opinion. I don't think we got too much longer to go down. I don't know how low it could go, but this is not a bad time to be considering your future, because we just had this lot of fucking down straight. Yo, this is, and actually, if I like, because I'm looking at this and I understand the chart, this is what you call a downward wedge, a downward falling wedge, which normally breaks out to the upside. If we get any kind of crazy strength in this shit in this market, you might see all-time highs on all this shit. And because I don't know how high we can go with this. Ondo literally went right down to the floor where I put the line at 50 cent. That shit made me want to buy more. I got 10,000 though. So I'm like, damn, do I keep 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, right? Fuck it, right? I gotta be down $2,500 in Ondo. I don't give a fuck, right? I said I was willing to take that risk. And I just keep putting more money in it. I got my goal, 10,000. And it's funny that we right at that line that I put down there. I think that's funny to me. That's weird. What's another one I got? Crow. I didn't even look at that Crow. I'm about to start looking at Crow again though. Just initially start buying. Let me see, Crow. What else I got in my damn portfolio? Okay, I didn't put no line right there. I was gonna hit it. Well, I actually stopped looking at Crow because I made some, I got so much of it. I got 100,000 of these little holes. But this is where I was buying at before in this 10 cent area. It's right at 10 cent where I was buying at. No bullshit. This is where I was buying at before. So I'm I'm almost intrigued to start buying more. We dropped below that 10 cent level, bro. I might be having to put a lot of more money in this shit. I might work my way to 200,000, right? And then when it go back up a little bit, I'll be to made so much money. Because ownership is the key. The more you have, the more money you make on the upside. The more ownership you have. That's just true. And this is like it been in it. Why see these pop-ups get on my nerves, bro? They always trying to sell something, but they got to TradingView got to make their money too. So they got advertisers. So look, it's a big ass candle down. Damn, that was a push the shit all the way down. We need a big ass candle up and shoot us back up. The next level I got right here, well, it's probably not the next level. This is one of the levels, because I could go level this chart out. Let me see. I think this area is definitely a level. This 10 cent area, shit. And yeah. So okay, if I was to put a line on here, let me get a line. All right, I'm about to draw an area of support and resistance. Let me look. See, I'm looking at this shit. It's definitely an area right here. So okay, what's this? Let me put this line right here. Yeah, because we got this definitely in this chart. I need to go a little bit lower. I need to get it under all of that shit. Right there. There we go. So we got a downside potential here. Potential downside. Potential. That looks straight to y'all. That looks straight to me. Where's this at? That 8 cent level. This say 8 cent, 7, 8 cent. 7, 8 cent. I'll say 8 cent. So we might could dip down into this 8 cent level right here and tag this line. We might. Like it's possible, but it might not. It might not tag that line. It might reverse the fuck up out of here and go back up. But that's a line. So let's see how this plays out. And let me put another one just for shits and giggles. These are support and resistance lines, guys. Right here. This is a good level right here. Damn, that's where we at now. We might bounce right now, guys. Ooh, damn. This is a good level. Look. See that? See the support resistance? Can y'all see these candles? I hope. Right? That's why I even make this line and look at it. It's right there right now. This might be the bottom of this shit. But if it goes lower, we could potentially go to 8 cent. But I don't think so. I just don't think so. That's just my opinion. But you see, we made a lot of market structure in this area right here. This is a strong level. This between 8 and 10 cent right in here. This is a hell of a, it got a hell of a foundation right here. This was a lot of people been buying right here. Look at how long it was in this area, right? That's a lot of structure, a lot of foundation. This, ladies and gentlemen, you might be looking at the floor of Crowcoin. Like, I'm just looking at the chart. You could potentially go down to 8 cent, you know, the downside risk about 2 cent. I do not see us going lower than that, though. Not looking at this. Is Crowcoin a good coin? Yes. Crypto.com coin. Did they do a partnership with Donald Trump? Yes. That's why I'm talking about it. I'm not talking about Pepe and none of that shit. Those are good tokens. You can make money off of that, but these are, what I'm showing you here is solid ass solidified shit, bro. Okay, what another one? Oh, H bar, yo. I was considering buying some H bar, man. That shit kept dropping, and I want to buy it because this is a good one too. Let's look at H bar. I never went over this HBAR because I didn't open up a position, but I think I want to open up a position at H bar. I think, look, this one bouncing up too. Damn, this shit ain't even got that much data on it. This chart here, shit. What is I'm looking at? This don't look right. Let me get out of here, man. H bar US dollar, man. Yeah. I'm looking at something. Yeah, this look more better. This the right chart right here. Let me see if this is a good. Let me look at this one. I'm gonna look at this chart. Oh shit, we ain't. Damn, it done. Give me some more data. Ain't no data on this. So H bar ain't been around that long. It don't seem like it. It's really no structure right here for me to go off of. So we gotta wait for the blue line to get back on top. That's what it looked like to me with H bar. The blue line not even on top yet. We need the blue line to get back on top of the orange line so we could get some momentum and it might push price up. Or price might go up anyway because the market is getting good news with this Trump situation. I mean, with this Federal Reserve money talk. What else I got? I went Ondo, Chainlink, Sui. I got more than that. I got Crowcoin. I went over that. What else I got in my shit? I got Shiba Inu, but that's a meme token. We can take a look at Shiba Inu. Let me see. SHIB. Shiba Inu US dollar. Hey, this is a meme token. This is a fucking, if it hit, look, I've been getting smoked them Shiba. I don't even be looking at this shit. Oh, we got momentum. Momentum coming back in the market. Let me look to the left and see what I see over here. If I see another floor, this signaling a lot to me, boy. Look at that shit. When I look to the left, I can see, okay, we still got some downside on Shiba Inu, but it's actual, look, you got structure here. It's the where it's at right now is the line. It's a line where the price is. Look at the red line. See that? You got confluence here. You got a look, but then you got this downside here. So this is the floor of Shiba Inu. Let me get a fucking thing. See, I could do this right here all the time. I could do this every day. That's what these what people be doing, trying to make money. They just go live babbling every day about the same shit. We're gonna draw this line. way over here. And then watch this, guys. The support and resistance. I'm gonna give it some. Okay. So, well, this is misunderstand right in here. Yeah, right here. All right, that's one area right there. So we're down there. So it looked like it want to touch this bottom line, but hopefully it don't. Oh shit, momentum coming back. I don't think we're going too much lower on none of this shit, yo. Okay, we got a clear area right here. This is a good one from right here. Let me go this way with it. And then I'll bring it this way. See that? See how that work? Look how it start touching all these other points. You see that? That's how come I know that's a good line right there to put right here. So what price is that? What price is this? 16.16 or whatever. 0 point all them shits and some no, what is this? I don't know. It's a bunch of zeros and shit over here. You know, because Shiba Inu got that weird price, but we got upside right here. Well, first they need to break through this shit at 10 and then go to 16. We could probably go to 16. And then let me put another one on here in case we do go higher. This up here, yo. This is where it's at up here. This is come on, man. Yeah, this. Oh, I put the damn. I want the line, bruh. Why y'all playing with me? Y'all can see what I'm doing. This is what I be doing. All right, so those are potential tags where this price could tag where those lines at. You see those lines? Those are targets, target areas that I'll be buying. And I think this is a buy zone. And what I'm liking about Shiba Inu chart is this momentum right here is coming into the market. This at the bottom with this stochastic RSI. This momentum coming up, it could curve this up, and we could get that. Look what happens when you get that up. You get that up. Boom, it hit the top. We could fuck around and run back up here and hit the top of this channel right here. And we might bounce back down, come back up. And when we break out, we go up here, bounce back down, whatever. Same way, like that. You see how it worked over time? But this is a meme token, though. This ain't no motherfucking something that's no investment. Biz ain't I ain't stamping this, right? This is a meme token. Okay, guys? There's a difference. There's nothing behind this shit but a community. They don't got no partnership with no Donald Trump. They're not in the White House. None of that shit. This is a game. This one right here is casino. When this shit go too high, I'm selling all of it. You understand? This is no nothing. As of today, Shiba Inu is a meme token. Until somebody wants to partner with it or it gets an ETF or something along those lines, and Wall Street actually takes notice of this, it ain't going nowhere. But it's a good potential to be one day momentum come, everybody get excited and blast this, but because that's what happens, right? Sometimes the people at what's that shit called? Reddit, they say, all right, let's go buy Shiba Inu, and everybody look like this pump you sit right here with Shiba Inu. This was insane. This shit right here. I actually was in Shiba Inu and I watched. Shiba Inu is one that I learned a hard lesson with. Cause guys, let me tell y'all something. I was in Shiba Inu over here in this area. I started buying all this shit. I was buying Shiba Inu. Then it did this dumb shit. And I thought I was gonna be rich. This shit went way up here, right? And I made like $10,000. on Shiba Inu, and guess what I did? I thought it was going because this shit happened in like 2 days. What you see right here, this shit was insane, bro. The shit just wouldn't stop. The shit was just going insane. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was making so much money, I thought I was gonna be rich, and I never sold it. It was like $10,000, and then I've been just holding it the whole time. So it's pretty much back where I first started buying the shit. I rode Shiba Inu all the way up. It went to like I had like the same whatever I got now, and it went up. I was up like 10 grand when it went up here, and then it came all the way back down. I think it's worth like 2,500 right now. I don't give a fuck because I'm just playing with it. You know, it's not like I literally thought I was gonna be rich. I learned I learned a hard lesson off this, and this happened off the back of Dogecoin, and I had watched Dogecoin damn near hit $1. So I figured Shiba Inu could do the same thing. And boy, was I wrong. And guess what they did? They had to stop this shit, yo. Yo, whoever was watching this was alive. If you guys were watching this shit was bullshit when they did this too. Because Shiba Inu was about to continue to keep going. But what they did, they stopped that shit from trading, yo. I should have knew that shit and I should have sold that shit. But they stopped this shit because it was going insane. What they didn't stop it from trading. Let me rephrase that. They stopped this shit because CoinMarketCap came out and said Shiba Inu supply wasn't right, and it spooked everybody in the market, and that's why you see the sell off. But that shit was about to go bananas because it was just going up and up and up and up and up. It's like, yo, what the fuck? In my brain at that time, I thought I was gonna be rich and I ain't want to sell it. And that guess what? I should have sold everything. You see, I learned a valuable lesson with Shiba Inu. But I still hold on to it because maybe never know. One day it might hit $1. That'll be for my great grandkids if it do though, because that shit gonna take forever. Get to $1. Let me see what else I got. I got. I think that's about it. Do anybody? Let me ask y'all this in the chat. Do anybody in here got something else that they want me to take a quick look at? Yo, you said my mic out again? Man, come on, computer. Don't do that, man. Stop. Yeah, anybody got something they want me to take a quick look at? Yo, Fillmore Fresh said Biz Buffett. Yo, anybody, if y'all got something for me to take a look at, I'll take a look at it real quick and then we can get up out of here. But yo, shout out to the 22 people in here. I just want y'all to pay attention to the numbers. Because listen, Biz don't do this for no money. I do this because I really want people to learn this shit. I really do. That's why I do this. I don't do this for no money. It's just funny to me how many people don't mind listening to bullshit that don't affect you and won't listen to this. You know, the truth of the matter is it should be 500 people watching this shit right now. But I'm not cussing nobody out. I'm not talking crazy about nobody. You know, that's not what the people want to hear. So Biz is smart, right? I want to get this to people I can in my demographic. So I'm gonna be where my people is, and I'm gonna be causing fuck shit. And the more that I do this, the numbers gonna be people gonna be making money, people gonna start listening, people gonna understand, but it's only a few. That's why they call it the 1%. This is not entertaining to most people. Why you think everybody won't get rich? It's right there in your face. It's literally 26 people in here. Yo, chat. Y'all want to see something? I'll make this whole live stream go berserk right now. All I gotta do is start talking shit. You know that? Y'all wanna laugh with me? Hey, y'all wanna laugh with me? Y'all wanna see something? Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see what I got to fucking deal with? Y'all want to see the uphill battle that Biz got to deal with? Yo, what I'm trying to conquer the world. I'm trying to teach everybody, right? Look at the uphill battle that I want to face. Chat, do y'all want to see this motherfucker turn up right now? I'll turn this bitch up right now. It's a damn shame, yo. I love y'all, man. I want y'all to learn. Hey, DT, you know it's true too, bruh. Yo, DT, you want to laugh, yo? I'll turn this bitch up right now. Oh shit! I do this shit. Why with this live stream right here? I change the banner to the takeover banner. You hear me, bro? I take this stock off the screen right now, and I just start going in and watch. Yo, yo, they gonna be like, yo, Biz Wildin'. And next thing you know, them numbers gonna jump up. Y'all gonna be laughing like shit, man. Yo, man, I love y'all, man. I'm trying to help y'all, man. I swear I'm trying to help, man. Look at the cup. Remember that cup that I had in the sink? It might be stupid to some people. People might laugh and say, look at Biz playing with a cup. This boy don't know what he talking about. But you understand. The people that's paying attention understand what I mean with that cup. The ancestors, rich as fuck, ain't they? No, because they wasn't attention. First of all, they couldn't even read or write. Ain't that some shit? They wouldn't even let them read or write. Ain't that some shit? That's why I'm pissed. That's why Biz come on here and do this shit for free. That shit bothers me. It really do, because I always wanted to, I used to always want a Ferrari. I always wanted the big yachts and all that shit. I always would think to myself, how the fuck these people got this shit? All they're doing, guys, is buying and leveraging assets. That's it. Because you can leverage your stock portfolio. You do know that, right? That's what these people do, man. And they eat, they eat. They get dividends, all that shit, bro. I love my people, man. And this is all I know how to do to try to help. And I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm happy for the 25 people that's listening to me talk about this, because I'm making a difference. This is helping, and I appreciate it. That's why I won't let them take this channel. You see me take all that shit down, because they so mad that they want to attack this channel right here, which is stupid to me. They should be watching this shit, because what I'm saying right here make perfect sense if you just look at it. Remember, this is Shiba Inu. Matter of fact, let me get this shit off the screen, because Shiba Inu is a meme token. It's nothing that I want people to think that they're gonna be rich off, because shit is a gamble. And I ain't pushing this shit. So let's look at something that I do want to buy. What I will push. Oh, we didn't look at XRP. Damn, I be forgetting I got XRP, guys, because I fucking made so much money off that shit. So we got US. I got fucking XRP for free. Let's look at XRP chart. I didn't even put no. Oh man, I don't like this. Damn, this look crazy, bro. This chart look crazy. Look how, man, this don't look. I don't like this. Look how it just shot up, right? I'm just saying. I'm not saying XRP is bad. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, though, it's a free fall down. You know why I'm telling you this? If you notice on every other chart, you had structure. What is structure? Look at this. See this? The structure right here is building a foundation at these price levels. That's the structure, right? Watch what you see here. Let me show you something. This is XRP could be, damn boy, this could be a fucking disaster. I just looking at the chart. I'm not saying XRP is bad, but this could be a fucking disaster. Let me Let me show you. And if it is a disaster, guess what that means? Buy time. That's what that means. Let me do this. Move this fucking line. All right. This one, let me show you this. I don't really, this ain't cool, man. All right, so let me show you this. This is the lowest. Yo, this ain't cool. This is the only. Okay, let me show you. Matter of fact, it's not the only. It's a couple more, but right here, right where we at now. Look at this. This is where you see a lot of confluence in the chart, right? And this is of recent. This ain't no year-long thing. So XRP need to make a decision, which I think is going to be positive. I think it's going to go to the upside, but I don't like what I'm looking at because I'm going to show you why. All right, look. That's it, yo. One more. The only other one is at all-time highs. That's the only other one. The only other line you could even possibly put over here is at all-time highs up here. That's it. Hopefully, which it looks like it could possibly be, right? We at resistance right now. So, with XRP is concerned, just looking at this chart, okay, I'm not talking about the news. I'm not talking about XRP as a company. I'm not talking about none of the fundamentals with XRP, okay? Just looking at this chart, this is what Biz is looking at by looking at this chart that you see on your screen right now. XRP is now at a very important point, according to my opinion, right? I'm not telling nobody. I don't want to panic people or nothing. This can turn out very good or it can be a disaster waiting to happen. And you need to look and see why. There is no structure in this area right here. It's just butt naked. Look, nothing. No support, no resistance, nothing. XRP went high fast. Okay. This happened. I was watching this. I saw this actually, and I made a live stream. This whole shit, it was off the chart and went up high fast. But the good thing is we got support here. We hit it here. We hit it here. And we at it right now. Yo, we do not want to break down from here. If we do, it need to be a fake out and go back up. We do not want to break down because, guys, look to the left. There's nothing here. This is a ironic chart. It looked like it just took off. And then now it's trying to find a baseline in this area. It's bouncing between all-time highs and where we at now. So that's $2 and $3.50. This is the trend right here. It's doing this in this pattern. Man, get this shit off the screen, man. I'm trying to teach something. So this is the only chart, right? The only zone that is building structure in right here. And within this zone, it's a little few more lines. Like right here, I could have made a resistance line because you can see it. You guys are learning too, because I'm talking this shit and y'all can understand. I know y'all can understand. It's a resistance line right in here somewhere. Let me get it fucking line. Because I'm gonna be annoyed if I don't. Let me come right here. Yo, what y'all watching me do, you could do this shit yourself, right? You could go look at your assets and do this yourself. You don't need nobody. You don't need to pay nobody. Look at this. All right, so we got a level right here where we got a little support. Look here, we have nothing. If we break down here, yo, we could all go all the way back down here, bro. 93. What does it say? 90 cent. That's how that's possible. Another 100% down. God damn. Shit. If we get to 90 cent, I'll be buying a whole bunch of XRP. But promisingly, at the level we are at, we can see that it is a strong area of support. Hopefully we could stay here based off of this shit. If we break down, that shit could turn out bad. But with all the excitement and all that stuff, I'm thinking that, let me look at this, the momentum, the blue line is on top. See, the blue line is on top. We need to start breaking up. We need to break up from here. Fuck that shit. Because if we go down, bro, it's all space. I don't like the way this look as looking at a chart. I don't like the way this look. And I'm just looking at the chart. I'm not reading the news or anything. Because this is very important for us to bounce. We need to bounce. We need to get the fuck away from this $2 range and get back up in here. We need to make this the bottom. This needs to be, if anybody wants to buy XRP, in my opinion, this needs to be the bottom. And it's funny to me that all of the assets are looking like this. So that gives me encouragement for XRP, because XRP is going to actually follow the market. So if all the other ones like SUI, Ethereum, Bitcoin, they all find a bottom and they start moving up, it's going to bring XRP up with it, and it needs to, because I don't like the way this shit look. I'm just being straight up. It's air. It's a bunch of air right in here. It's nothing. This happened so fast. So nobody had a chance to buy or do anything in this area. Nobody. It's wide open. You see this? I'm not using this. These are called wicks. These little skinny lines on the bottom of the candle, they're called wicks. Right? The candle is the body of the candle. You can see the body of the candle. These things to the up part and the downside is wicks. Right? This shows a lot of buying pressure brought this up. That's why you see the price go up and then it comes down. Right? Buying pressure push up. The top of the wick, selling pressure push down. So you see it sell up here. Everybody wants to sell it when it get this high. And everybody want to buy it so far when it get down here. You see the candles pushing it up. Hopefully we can get a fucking bounce and get the fuck away from this, because I don't like this. I'm just saying. XRP is a good project and all that, but this area right here scares me. I need to get the fuck away from here. We need to get back above this blue line right here. What is this? 250. We need to get above 250 and start holding this as support and build structure around here, because it's air packed right here. This shit air as fuck. I don't like that. That's why I sold XRP. I end up selling some around here. This is why I end up selling, and it went a little higher, and then we just been buying. I sold a little portion around $2. Where we at now? You know, so that's why. Look at this shit. I was buying down here. I literally was talking about buying this shit down here. All of this. I was buying all of this. And then boop, and I sold some. And then I ain't buy no more since. Now, if we start dropping in here, I'm going to be buying. If we lose this this $2 level and we start pushing backwards, 175, 150, ooh, that's dangerous. We could put, because ain't no air right here. It could come all the way back down here to 90 cents, yo. That's what, no bullshit. Just look at this chart. This don't look good to me, man. And it's actually could go lower than that, because these where the candles are at for real. I went from the top of one of the candles back there. But shit, the bottom of this, yo, let them out of here. Which it seems like it's gonna happen. We got the interest rate news. We got all this positivity around the market, man. I don't see what could push XRP down there, but I need to inform you that it's a definite potential, because it's air packed. You can look at this and see that. It's very rare you see a chart that look like this, where it's just nothing in the middle, just straight blast through that shit. That shit just and then it just start making a base in the, yo, this is I'm telling you, either this is the best time in the world to buy it because we at the bottom of this support line right here, and it's never gonna go down here, and it's just gonna continue doing what it do and make every move up here, or you got a potential downside to go shit all the way down here because it's air packing here. But I think XRP got a good community. I don't think they're gonna let it go down here, but it's a potential. So I just got to be real with the people. I got XRP. I'm winning. If it drop into that range, we ain't even gonna talk. It ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. I'm gonna be buying. So hopefully somebody paying attention. It say, hold on, give me a good one to first. Hey, DT, I've been buying SUI, SUI, Chain Link, Ondo. Link, LINKONDO. Those are the ones I've been buying. And Crow, you want to buy Crow? I could put Crow on the list now because we back on 10 cent. Notice how I do shit, right? I could put Crow back on the list now because we back at 10 cent. When it was at 40 cent, 5 cent, I was like, I don't like y'all hear me. I'd be like, I don't know about this one. That shit went up kind of high and it went up kind of fast, you know? So we back at 10 cent. Crow Coin is now buying list. You know, with a potential downside to 8 cent, maybe 5 cent, maybe. Shit, I was buying XR Crow Coin at 5 cents too. I was buying between 5 and 10 cent. That was fucking 2 years ago. So we're touching those levels from 2 years ago. Just to tell everybody. So now would be a time that I would be looking to maybe add to my Crow, right? Time is your friend, man. Money is time, man. Do not miss your opportunity. Looking at the XRP chart, looking at all the charts, they're all looking like they want to find a bottom, right? Based off looking at the charts, they're trying to find a bottom. We got momentum coming in the market. And then you got the news to back it up with the fucking interest rate cuts and all that stuff. So the momentum is coming in the market. So hopefully XRP can hold this level because that is air pack right there. That's a bunch of air. That's crazy. I very rarely you're gonna see a chart that look like that. Bitcoin don't even look like that. That's crazy, bro. You got all this fucking space, just air right here, just pew, and it never retraced. It should have. What would have made me feel better about this if it did retrace a little bit and come in here and make some structure and work its way out. Then you got something to go off of. Without this shit ever dropping, like look at it, it just straight up. It only did a little bullshit retrace, bloop, and then it just don't want to go down. So hopefully it found the floor right here. So these are levels that I drew that you can see that are price targets. These are price targets here, and you got another price target here, right? And then after that is price exploration. It's price discovery. You know, you don't nobody know what the fuck gonna happen after this because it never that'll be all-time highs in area we've never been at. So, yo, man, listen, man, I do this for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Shout out to the 25 of y'all that's in here. Y'all are what I actually on YouTube for. And I do the fuck shit to get people to pay attention. It's a method to my madness, man. And this shit is working. So I appreciate every single one of y'all. Without y'all, there is no channel. All right. Shout out to everybody that I rock with. So many people that I can't name you, all of you. Trust me, I appreciate everything, man. Shout out to Kwame Brown Bust Life, man. Shout out to you, bro, for giving me this voice because I'm making an impact and I ain't gonna let them take this channel from me, bro. Shout out to G Money. G Money said we going live this morning, and then G Money got busy. We were about to turn up too. Oh, the takeover coming. Don't you worry. We gonna be back on the Yaya tomorrow. But tonight, I hope you guys see what I see. Okay? And you act accordingly, man. You make your moves. Don't give up. Stay down for the come up. You understand? It's looking to me like it's some opportunity out here. And all of these assets, just looking at the charts without even looking at the news. And it's very funny to me that all of them shits, yo, that is crazy. They all hit the price levels that I put on the screen. Make it make sense. They say Biz don't know what he talk about. Biz just read news articles. That's what they try to say about me, man. Biz don't know what he talk about. Shut up, man. Get like me, man. Change your mind. Biz don't know what he talking about. You sound like a fool. Every single one, yo, and I'm telling, and again, I don't come on here for no bullshit, right? And I'm telling you that I believe that we done found the floor to this damn market. And if it go down anywhere, it ain't going down too much further. I don't think we going too much further lower. That's just my opinion. Because of what I'm seeing in the economy and pairing that with these charts, it looked like I'll be staring you right in your face. Don't wait to be the one to buy it at the top of the move, because I'm going to sell you my shit. When it get to the top of the move, you could buy all my shit. You understand me? I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed night. And yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all stay up, man. Don't let these people confuse you, man. We got 100 years to do this. We got 100 years to do this, yo. You heard? All right. It said that gap was the news. Yeah, man. Cause bruh, Jaren, you see that gap? I don't like that gap right there, bro. That gap, wild, bro. Hey, Jaren. Anybody that look at charts tell you the same shit, because they don't like that shit, bro. It's nothing there, bro. It's just wide the fuck open. That's all fucking air right there, bro. That's all fucking air. So hopefully the market is strong enough that it don't tank, but it damn sure could. Y'all could look at that and see. So hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Trust me, y'all. I do this for y'all. And we gonna be back talking about these clowns. And then watch. Look at the numbers. Just pay attention, y'all. And then you would start to see why we in the fucking position we in as a whole. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. The numbers don't lie. Nobody wants to hear this shit, man. And this is why they stay where the fuck they at. So shout out to y'all for paying attention, listening to me for 2 hours babbling. But I was talking that good talk, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Let's have fun, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, DT. We gonna be back on the bull, y'all tomorrow. We gonna be chopping their ass up. Hey, T. I should turn this bitch up. Do you see motherfucking Soulfly on her community wall, bruh? What's wrong with her, bruh? Yo, bruh, she got this one picture on there that I can't wait to show. Bruh, she got this one picture on there, bruh. I said, yo, what's wrong with my fucking mind? Is she crazy right now, bruh? I'm about to cook this motherfucker. I'm Soulfly. You make sure you watching the goddamn takeover tomorrow or whenever G Money ready, because I'm gonna flame your ass. Yo, take that shit off your community wall, man. Nobody want to see them all them goddamn face shots. All right, yo, man. I holler, man. Shout out to you, Soulfly. I'm just messing with you now. Don't so start crying. But I am gonna flame your ass though. All right, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night, man. Salute to y'all. Hey, what up, Red Velvet? Appreciate you pulling up, Miss Red Velvet. You have a blessed day as well. If you could catch the replay, if you could listen to this, it's some. I was giving some good information. Yo, they cut interest rates today. Remember that. Peace. I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all be blessed, man.
White people teach their children not just financial literacy, but teach them financial understanding and financial comprehension. And the general rule that you'll find that most Caucasian and wealthy people teach their children is to follow what's called the 10-10-10-70 rule. 10% of your money you should give to a cause you believe in, charity. 10% of your money you should save, put it in a savings account for yourself. The other 10% you should develop an investment fund to figure out how you can find something to make your money work for you instead of you working for your money. And then the rest of your life should be lived off that 70%. And I've also found that you'll see that wise people, they do not buy something once if they can't buy it twice. And if we started following that 10% charity, 10% investment fund, 10% saving, living off of 70%, not buying something once if we couldn't afford to buy it twice, we'll find that we are putting ourselves in a position where we always have cushion capital to deal with the problems of life, and we will not be engaged in this excessive unnecessary toil that comes from poverty. We'll be able to have a freer mind, less stress, and be able to have access to our creativity, find our purpose, fulfill our purpose, and get some real joy and happiness out of life.